Hello, this is Mark Smith with our new business, Family Tree Brand Life Coaches. And I'm going to share with you 15 traits that you must have in order to become a Family Tree Brand Life Coach. Number one, you really have to have a certainty in your heart and soul that you have a calling to do this work. That this is more than a way just to make a living. That this is something that you are destined to do. Number two, you have to believe you can do it. Some of the local counselors here, when I tried to turn them into gurus on YouTube, and I told them, dude, you could have like referrals, unlimited referrals from the rest of your life. And they were like, well, I just don't know if it would work. I'm like, okay, you've seen me do it, and you've seen other associates do it. Why wouldn't it work for you? If you don't think you can do it, you're right. If you think you can do it, and you got the goods, and you have the right training and support, it's a slam dunk. You'll be able to do it. So you have to have faith in yourself. You have to have faith in international marketing. You have to have faith in YouTube. You have to have faith in us as your trainers at Family Tree. Number three quality you need to have is you must have done enough of your own recovery work to where you're not too wounded and too broken to where there might be some danger of not being as helpful as you possibly can be. Now, y'all are saying, dude, I remember you when you started making YouTube videos. Your hands were shaking, and I made some of them right in front of this bookcase, and I was a sad sack mess. So don't do as I do, do as I say. I think those videos were impactful and helpful because I was a mess. But due to liability concerns, we need people who, you don't have to be the paragon of mental health, because if that were true, I'd be the first guy out the door. I have issues. But you do have to be thriving, and you do have to have a real handle on your complex PTSD symptoms, or this isn't the right time for you. Maybe it's the right opportunity, but you might have to wait a while to get more stability and progress in your recovery before you should be out in the world helping folks. Number four quality you need to have is you have to have good character as a human being. We want talented people, we want charismatic people, but primarily we want good people who tell the truth and keep their word. I was talking with one of my clients about dating after going through narcissistic abuse, and I told them looks and chemistry aren't really all that terribly important. Really what you're looking for is somebody who can do their own work and who has impeccable character. That would make a good life partner, and it's required if you're going to be a business partner with Family Tree Brand Life Coaches. Number 5 is you have to be teachable. It isn't that we can't learn from you. I have a lot to learn. I don't tweet. I don't Instagram. There's a lot of things that I don't know about that if I'm starting a school on life coaches, I'll need to learn about. But I do know enough to build an international thriving practice that reaches people and changes their lives. So if you're somebody who already has opinions that are inflexible about narcissistic abuse syndrome, you're not a good candidate to work with us. We want people to realize how much they don't know and who see us as experts who can teach them. Number 6 sort of goes with calling, and that is you have to have a great deal of passion. If you're going to start any internet business, any business for that matter, it has to be fun and it has to be a passion. I've determined in my life that I love being a therapist and I'm really good at it, but I'm extremely passionate about building a practice of YouTube videos and being a writer and training life coaches. That's more fun for me than doing the local marriage counseling. So you just have to find what turns you on and spend your time doing it. So if the job that you're doing in life doesn't give you passion, then find something that does. And it may not be this opportunity, but please go find something that, helps you to get out of the bed in the morning with a great deal of passion and enthusiasm and joy. Number 7, you need to be driven. A lot of what makes you successful online is sitting there till 2 o'clock in the morning, putting tags on videos or putting content on your website. Am I advocating an addictive lifestyle that puts your life out of balance? No, that's bad. If you're going to be successful and make a 6-figure income and live wherever you want to live and travel wherever you want to travel, there are going to be some 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning night. And the reason you're staying up and doing it is you're so passionate. You want that website to rank. You want to publish that YouTube video that maybe could get over 100,000 views. So is being driven, potentially addictive and put your life out of balance? Yes. And I'm working on not being that way as much. But if you're going to be successful in any business, you got to have some of that, my friend. If you want to live a perfectly balanced life, this is not for you. If you want to really make a mark upon the world and save lives and impact tens of thousands of people, you're going to have to put some blood, sweat, and tears into it. Number 8 is you have to have time for this. If you're already working 60 hours a week, this isn't for you. I know people can carve out a few hours. I'm not really willing to pour a lot of good training into somebody who's too busy for this. So this is better for, say, somebody who works part-time or works 40 hours a week, and yet then you don't have small children and you have a lot of time. You need to, between the training and the building of your life coaching practice, you need 30 hours a week, 25, 30 hours a week. If you don't have that, this is not for you. The ninth quality you need to have is you need to see this life coaching practice as something not maybe you'll do full time, but you absolutely will do full time within a year or a year and a half or 2 years of starting.